Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi everyone.
We're
Welcome back.
Welcome back, absolutely. It's midday, so we can say good afternoon.
Yes.
Very good. We haven't had lunch yet, though, so really it's technically still morning, right? But we do have some wonderful things to share with you today.
Continuing with our Christmas recipes, we've brought special Christmas treats,
Yes.
but an upgraded version because we've got to show you the amazing products that we use to make these wonderful Christmas treats.
So I'm an Angmo, so I come from an area where there is a tradition of Christmas, and Christmas always has to do with spices. Spices are very exotic, and of course they come from this region, right?
So it became a special treat
Yes,
for that festive season
that's right.
from the other side of the world.
Very, very exotic.
Yeah.
Shipped all the way in. I used to live in a port called Bristol, and that's where the tea clippers would come in, the spice boats, the coffee, everything. So I grew up with those wonderful smells, particularly at Christmas time.
Yes.
And we wanted to recreate some of those smells,
Yes, definitely.
which we've been doing this morning, right? And we have another wonderful thing that's happened. We have, of course, the new citrus harvest coming in from Spain.
Yes.
So first of all, maybe we can show you something incredibly special.
Yep.
It's heavy. It's okay. I can manage it just there because it's got handles. And Aisha will show you up close, but this is a box of the most amazing organic clementines.
There you go.
And Boss was very thrilled because he says we're going to manage to keep clementines coming in for Christmas,
Look at that one.
which of course was very traditional for us because we would have a clementine in our Christmas stocking and all the way through to Chinese New Year. So something I particularly love about Singapore is that we celebrate
Everything.
continuously all through the year. So Christmas through to Chinese New Year, we're going to have these fantastic clementines.
And we have, of course, packaged it ready to go for you to order online, or if you want to come, right?
Or ZENXIN.com.sg,
Yep.
or if you're fully vaccinated and you just WhatsApp us for a DO from ZENXIN.com.sg, we can send you a DO with our header, so security will allow you in because they know you're coming to visit us.
So it says that it's from Spain and it's $10.90 per box of about
It was about 5 pieces.
Yep, 5 pieces. And we tried it this morning.
Oh,
it was
gorgeous.
amazing.
Absolutely
It was
gorgeous.
amazing.
And I said to Aisha, I said, don't throw away the skin because,
Yes.
of course, the skin can be dried and preserved. And I think it's called chen pi, right? Chen pi, my Chinese friends, yes. And it goes later into Chinese dishes and adds a wonderful flavor.
And talking about the skin or the peel of our citrus, which is organic,
Yes.
we also use our beautiful Valencia orange that is also from Australia. This one?
Oh, is it?
This is from Australia, but
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Coming in from Australia as well.
so we use the peels.
Catching the light wrong, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Very good. Well done, Aisha. So we've used the peel, same technique that I used with the lemon.
Right.
A very slow knife, taking off just the thinnest layer, and we've basically blended it in the Thermomix with our sugar.
Our organic cane
Cane
sugar,
sugar.
brown cane sugar. Yeah.
So that's what's gone in to the recipe for our orange, cranberry, and white chocolate muffins. Now you can either make this recipe as muffins, or you can also make it as a loaf, which
Yes.
is what I made first.
Yes.
The loaf is going to take longer to cook all the way. It takes about an hour to cook, whereas the muffins are done in about 30 minutes.
Yep.
So Aisha's going to just pop in some mixture and we're going to bake while we're talking to you about the rest of the things.
And all, like we're talking about how we can use the peel of the Valencia
I'm
orange.
glad you mentioned that. Yeah. It's very, very important to me, especially from my time in Germany, that we use unbehandelte Zitrone and Orangen. Okay, so
I totally understand that. Don't worry.
what that means is that it hasn't been coated with anything. Something that happens to citrus, especially if it's shipped rather than air flown,
Mm.
is that not only if it's not organic, it's grown with artificial fertilizers and sprayed with nasty pesticides, but for the shipping journey, they then coat it with a nice petrochemical wax to extend its life. Our citrus, however, is air flown, and it doesn't have any of these nasty petrochemicals in association with it whatsoever. So I feel perfectly happy to use the skin in our recipes, and it gives this most amazing flavor and aroma. So as we were zesting it,
Absolutely.
basically the orange oil goes into the air, and it really is just so delicious. And for me, of course, reminds me of Christmas.
And
So-
the other thing we did with this recipe is well, Carrie's got like fresh cranberries right here, right? That I just like half or quartered. And this is up to your discretion because we want that tangy sour.
we want sweet sour.
Yeah,
Something that's very close to the Chinese heart is a sweet sour recipe.
that's right. And a good balance of taste and
Yep.
different notes always makes something, much more interesting, right?
Definitely.
But we use our special vegetable wash, right? And I washed our cranberries with it.
I couldn't get organic cranberries, so this was the best I could do.
Yeah, and this is very useful.
Absolutely.
If you have this, you can wash anything. Not everything you can get organic, right?
No.
But if you have this, then you feel safe,
Yes.
and you feel that okay, this is a good substitute if I can't get a organic one, and wash my fruits and vegetables with that.
So that's our Alma Win fruit and vegetable wash from the fantastic range of Alma Win household products.
Yep.
And if you are now able to come into the shop, you'll see there's a whole shelf, actually 5 shelves full of what I would say human-friendly cleaning chemicals to use in your house. So we have the washing up liquid,
Yep.
which is wonderful. It's wild rose and eglantine and melissa. And I have very allergic skin. So I'm very glad to say if I use this, I don't get itchy skin. So that's an example. The Alma Win range has essential oils from things like orange, from wild rose, all these things in their cleaning capabilities. And then, of course, we have Chen Hao's favorite cleaning oil. This is Orangenöl, and it's made again with the rind of the orange, and it's fantastic for getting sticky things off. When you buy something, there's often a price on, and when you take that label off, there's often a nasty residue left.
Yes.
And I don't like it for myself, but if I'm gifting it to somebody, I also want to get rid of the stickiness.
Yes, correct.
This shifts it, and it's not a nasty petrochemical. So don't forget, this is another way to also make your house healthier by using these cleaning items.
And eliminating as much chemical products in your daily usage of food.
Absolutely.
And also, your daily household needs. The other thing that we put in our beautiful batter, besides our organic multi-purpose flour, our organic caster sugar, we use our beautiful cranberries.
Yeah. And these are organic. These are organic whole dried cranberries. And as you know, cranberries are very, very tart or sour. So this has been sweetened with organic apple juice. So this is part of the Simply Natural range. And they are part of the sweetness that is complementing the sour cranberries in the muffins. And then the other thing, of course, is our wonderful white chocolate, which is in from Spain. Oh, she's going to show the whole basket. Here you go.
I was just telling Carrie, if I get that basket delivered to me, I'm the happiest person on earth.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we have a full range, I would
We
say,
do.
of organic chocolate. Right. I'm just going to show you that I've just filled up my cups, right? My silicone cups with the batter. We'll talk about the batter in a while, and I'm just going to stick it in the oven.
Awesome. Yep. So we're going to pull them out, actually steaming towards the end of this live. So going back to the chocolate, I just want to show you this one because last year when it came in, I didn't even get to taste it before it was sold out. And my friend over there in Barcelona said, "Oh, you would have loved that." So this year I messaged him and I said, "I actually managed to get a box and I tasted them, and you're right, they're amazing." So for anybody who likes nut chocolates, these are some of the best I've tasted. And remember, of course, they are organic, right?
I love nut chocolate.
Yeah, I do. It's probably my favorite. You can see the EU organic logo there on the box. Okay. This is also back in. This is extremely popular. Medicinal chocolate. How does that sound? So what that means is there's no sugar and there's no milk in this one, which means you get all the beneficial antioxidants without any of the well, I won't badmouth sugar and milk because I actually like both of them. So, but this is for somebody who, for example, is diabetic. This has no sugar and it does have the beneficial antioxidants that are so good for the heart. So,
or someone who's just looking for like pure chocolate, right?
pure chocolate. Well,
Just-
this is definitely pure, 100%,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so that 100% is back in. Now, Aisha is going to go through the flavors because this is her journey of discovery.
So in our muffin recipe,
Yep.
besides the juice and the zest of our Valencia orange, we are using our very own white chocolate, whole milk, organic chocolate, which is amazing. I have a sweet tooth, so definitely this is up my alley for sure. And then we have also the ginger one, which is 56% cacao, right? And then we have very Christmassy, a cinnamon one, also 56%. And then I love nuts. Nuts are my favorite. We have the mint is another one that is quite Christmassy, peppermint.
And this bunch is interesting because Aisha has pulled up here chocolate that is over 70% cacao.
Yes.
Anything that is over 70% cacao is considered to be extremely beneficial. So whereas the others are really nice flavors, and I heartily recommend you try, these are ones that are up there in the antioxidant, boost the immune system scenario. So her nut chocolate and is it the peppermint you've got there? They're all up in what I would say would be the medicinal boosts. Yeah.
But still tastes amazing.
Oh, they
and
taste
good.
amazing. I
And
love the nut chocolate.
It fixes your chocolate fix. Like your chocolate
Absolutely.
meat, right?
Absolutely.
And then with the nuts, it's organic nuts as well. So
Yep.
organic chocolate, organic nuts. And we also have this range of beautiful chocolate
Turon.
Yep.
Nougat,
So we have this one,
which is a fine one.
and then
You can see your nuts more clearly in this one.
yep.
Turon d'Alicante.
I'm not gonna try to say it, but yeah.
Turon de chocolat con almendras, which I think is almonds.
And then that one.
Turon de chocolate con avellanas, is it?
Yeah.
Hazelnuts.
There you go. So this is our range of chocolates that are available now that you can absolutely try.
And my counterpart in Barcelona mentioned that the Turon is produced especially for the festive season. So it's not something we have all year round. It does make a lovely gift. We had one of our regulars come in yesterday, and I think she bought 3 boxes of this because she's going to a lot of parties around the Christmas season. So very, very nice chocolates there.
Absolutely.
Shall we do the Christmas box? give the plug?
Sure. Because it's that time of the year.
Absolutely. So this is our Christmas snack box that we've put together. Ken?
Okay.
Very good. Okay. And in there we have the Turkish dried fruits. We've got the Eggnog dates in the middle. We've got the tart cherries, so sweet, sour. And then for those of you who have constipation around this time of year because you've eaten too much processed food, there's the dried prunes. Plus we have healthy snacking nuts and seeds. We've got the roasted pumpkin seeds, which help prostate health. We've got the sunflower seeds, which have a high zinc content.
I love
to
the
boost
sunflower
the immune
seeds.
system. Almonds, of course, everybody knows, packed full of calcium. And this is quinoa, wonderfully developed up in Malaysia by our R&D team. And they've made a very nice crisp, which is not overly sweet, that has the seeds and nuts in, and also quinoa, which, of course, has all 9 essential amino acids.
And our beautiful teas.
We have teas to go with it. We've got the hibiscus tea, good for the heart, and we've got the moringa tea, which is very good for the respiratory system and generally for any time when you think you're going down with a cold or flu.
Yeah.
So that whole thing is put together with this very nice white presentation box for $58. If you want to add a bottle of wine, that's another $30, and there's a Spanish wine, an Italian wine, or a Margaret River Australian wine for you to add. So you can talk to us about that. That's online at zenzin.com.sg.
So, do you want to talk briefly about the recipe of the muffin?
Can.
So we use organic free-range eggs.
Yep.
That's what we always use.
Oh, then that's what you put in the...
Yep, this is what we use for the muffin as well as for the eggnog, for sure. And then, of course, our organic all-purpose flour, organic cane sugar, organic baking powder. And we told you about the juice and the zest of the Valencia orange. And our dried cranberries. We also put in, for the crunch, our raw, organic raw...
Not organic, premium.
Premium raw walnuts.
But the lusciousness, of course, comes
Oh, God.
from this organic, grass-fed, salted butter. Now, Clary's a bit odd. I know for baking, everybody says, oh, you should use unsalted butter. And then they put half a teaspoonful of salt in. So I'm going, well, what's the point? Why not use the salted butter? And then you don't have to mess around, right?
Right. And this butter, it's really nice texture. And it's lightly salted. It's organic. So it's perfect for our muffin.
And I also put it in my mashed potato. Okay, so I heartily recommend. It's only lightly salted. And I think you'll be putting less salt into your muffins than if you put half a teaspoonful with your unsalted butter. Anyway, that's my 2 penneth. Yeah?
And Carrie's going to talk about how she made this beautiful eggnog. She's going to do a traditional one that uses alcohol. And then she, of course, because she's my best friend and she thinks a lot about me, she's doing one that's a halal version, meaning the vanilla extract has no alcohol in it, as well as instead of putting the alcohol, she just totally skips it and put in
just the half and half.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So the vanilla.
Turn it here a little bit so we can see.
You're going to come around a bit, huh?
So the vanilla, Carrie, do you want to explain the difference with the vanilla?
Yes. It's very simple. Normally, when you extract the vanilla, you take the vanilla pod and you kind of soak it in alcohol. That's the normal way. But my dear friend Angeline decided that she needed to diversify because we did, in fact, have people inquiring for alcohol-free vanilla. So,
good quality vanilla extract, right?
So if I'm not wrong, this is excellent quality.
Yes.
This is really, really good organic vanilla. If I'm not wrong, what she's used is glycerine. Yes, I'm correct. So vanilla beans, vegetable glycerin, and water.
Right.
It's like you can't get more halal than that, can you?
And this one is the one with the alcohol.
Yes. So with this one, this is water, organic ethyl alcohol, minimum 35%, organic vanilla beans, and that's again all there is in it. And I just want to highlight that when you're looking at foods that have been manufactured, the fewer ingredients there are on the ingredient list, the better it's likely to be for you.
Absolutely.
Because you get away from super processing because you're only using a few ingredients.
And additional chemicals that you can't even pronounce. Like
E352. When I went up to uni, my mother actually presented me with a very thick book that was called E for Additives. And there was a whole list of all the things in there that were used in the processed food industry. And I have to admit, as a student, I could only afford cheap food, and very often I didn't have much time to cook it.
Right.
So I did have to eat some of these horrible additives. And yes, I did come out very often in an allergic reaction, as I still do. So I learned the hard way.
Yep.
Mum's usually right. So there you go.
So besides the beautiful vanilla,
Yes, we used, again, our wonderful eggs.
and also the true cinnamon. There's two versions, right?
Yes.
So these are the two versions of our cinnamon. So one is the one in the stick and also the one in the powder form.
So what I did initially was to gently warm milk. It was organic milk. I can hike that out and show you as well if you don't believe me. But it was with some of this wonderful cinnamon. In fact, I've got what's left here because I'll probably use it again. And I put in whole cloves that I managed to bring back. These were organic cloves I brought back from New Zealand the last time I visited, but we've got them also in the shop from Germany. So Nelken are cloves. And of course, they've come all the way from the Moluccan Islands to Germany and then back to Singapore. But that's because the Germans are quite particular about having organic spices. Unbehandelte Zitronen und Orangen.
Okay.
Uncoated, right? Okay.
I believe you.
No, it's written in their cookbooks,
Yeah.
you know. It's like they say, you must use
Good quality.
uncoated.
Yeah.
Citrus. You don't want to put petrochemical waxes into your muffins, do you?
No, I don't.
No, right. Okay, so organic milk, the organic spices, and I heated them up to 80 degrees for about 5 minutes using my good friend over the back here. And at the end of that, I strained out the whole spices and I took 8 of those organic free-range eggs and whisked them together with the organic cane sugar.
Just the yellow, right?
Just the yolk.
Yeah.
The whites I've put over there, we're going to make meringues later, okay?
Yes.
Because I don't want people to be eating raw eggs. So
That is very important.
this method that we've used is actually the cooked version of eggnog. So we've tempered the eggs.
Yeah.
And having used the spiced milk, we've then added a little to the egg yolk and sugar and then poured it all back and popped it back in my friend over here for 20 minutes at 80 degrees. And you come out with a slightly interesting,
right?
Here's the custard here.
Yeah.
So you can see it's a wobbly custard.
It's yummy. Oh my goodness. It's so yummy.
Aisha has tasted it already. Yes.
I taste everything. I'm the guinea pig. I taste everything. And I think this is good on its own.
It is, yes.
Right?
Yes.
If you want to put it, if you are using an egg pudding recipe, this is a good base for that egg pudding recipe.
Yes. I as a kid, I loved egg pudding. And it didn't have to be sweet. This one is sweet and slightly spiced. But any form of steamed egg.
Yes.
So coming out here, the Chinese steam eggs all the time, so
Yep.
I'm in heaven, right?
So
Okay.
this is the base.
Yes.
I would say, right?
So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this egg custard and we're going to pop it in here, and we're going to add
Our half and half organic valley.
2 cups of the half and half. Now, if you want to make the alcohol version, then you take 1 cup of the half and half and 1 cup of what I've used here, which is a spiced rum. Yeah.
It was so funny. I said, "What's half and half?"
It's-
Did you forget to put something after the half and half?
No.
And then she's like, "No, the box says half and
No.
half."
I actually went looking for heavy cream because, as you all know, I like
Good solid
good
cream.
fats. Yes, but the heavy cream was sold out, and this is from America, and half is very common in America, and of course they're very keen on losing weight over there. So this is not as thick as the heavy cream would be, so it's not as rich as it might be. Yeah, I'm going to need the alcohol-free vanilla because we're going to add it. Give me the correct one so that I don't do for you no alcohol. Okay, very good. So we're going to take 2 cups.
Do you want me to take the?
Choose your Thermomix. That's it. And we're going to pour, or we're going to kind of plop the egg custard into the Thermomix.
Kind of just like.
Yeah, go for it.
Here, yep. Here. Yep. Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to pour part of the half in here, and then part, because I'm mean, to rinse out the rest of the egg custard.
You wouldn't want to miss.
I wouldn't want to miss it, no.
Yeah.
Oops.
You want it all that golden liquid goodness.
Okay, very good. So that was our first cup of half and half. You can see it's more like milk than
Yep.
heavy cream. So there we go. Luckily, I bought 2 boxes. It's the jovial in me.
In the other version, Carrie has made earlier, she's added a special rum in it. Generous amount.
Well, it was 1 cup, basically. So 250 milliliters. Whereas Aisha is having 2 cups of half and half.
So this is the alcohol version, and
Yeah.
what we are making now is the non-alcohol
That's
version.
right. Very good.
And then we're gonna pop it in the machine.
I want to put the vanilla in.
Oh.
Your special alcohol-free vanilla.
Yes.
Okay. There we go. It says 2 teaspoonfuls. How do you feel about that? Do you like vanilla?
Maybe 1.
Well, I thought you were going to say that. I felt the same.
Because we want to taste a balance of all the ingredients,
Very
not
good.
one overpowering another. That's just
true.
how my taste bud works.
So again, these
Because this is good quality vanilla
Very
extract. You wouldn't want to.
okay. 1. Okay. So as with any of my recipes, please adjust them to your own taste, right?
Like Carrie was asking, is the spice enough? Do we want to put more? You know?
I might have put more.
Yeah. But me and Faith were like, just nice, just nice. So this goes in.
Yep. And just whirl it around.
We're just mixing, yeah?
Yep.
How long do you reckon?
30 seconds, maybe.
Okay.
Yep. And then we'll have a look at it.
On 30, speed.
Audience, what you're doing.
10.
Speed 10.
Whoosh it. So we're just mixing the egg custard with the half and half and the vanilla so that it's well blended. Probably enough already, right? Okay,
All right.
very good. Just wait for it to open again.
So I can drink this one.
Absolutely.
This is the Aisha friendly version of eggnog. So do you want to pour it in?
Yes, I think it will just fit back in here if we're lucky.
Oh, okay.
And if we're not lucky, we'll just pour it into the glasses, right?
And this will go perfectly with the Christmas muffin
It will
that
indeed.
we are making.
We're about to break open. Okay. There's a nice froth on that.
Yeah. You were worried about the consistency earlier because you thought that it was going to be much thicker.
Yeah.
But as you tried it
Okay.
as a drink,
It
It was-
tasted very, very good. And I checked around the shop, taste this, taste this, taste this, and everybody was happy. So
Yeah.
let's go with that. See how many you can get out of that. And traditionally, eggnog also has a pinch of nutmeg, but Aisha's not too keen. You get another one?
Yep.
So you may or may not put a pinch or a sprinkling.
Mhm.
One more?
Yep.
Half a one.
There you go.
Okay, very good.
Great.
Excellent. So I'm going to have nutmeg on mine.
Yep. Go ahead. I'm just going to check the muffin.
Absolutely.
Looking beautiful.
Are they rising nicely?
Yep.
Good. So I'll have the half because I already had some of the other. That's not quite equal. It's this British fairness. I'm sorry. You have to have equal amounts and make a mess in the process usually. Tell me when it's equal.
One more. Yeah.
Good?
Good.
Very good. And you sure you don't want nutmeg?
No, thank you. She's a fair mom. She wants all her kids to have the same amount of.
Okay.
Yeah. So originally, that's how it would be served, I think,
Yes, yes.
and how it looks like when you serve it, with the nutmeg on the top, or maybe from here. I'm trying to,
From
There
camera
you
to
go.
camera to camera.
and then that will go perfectly with our muffin.
Absolutely.
We've dusted our muffin
Snow.
with snow just to make it extra Christmassy. So here you go, Faith. You can have one
This is the non-alcoholic version.
Faith had tried the one with the alcohol. And,
Okay. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy Christmas.
Oh, yum.
Oh, still can, right?
Mm.
Yum.
As long as it's sweet, as long as it's yummy, I'm okay. Right. You are right. It's like the liquid version of vanilla ice cream, right? Good quality vanilla ice cream.
That's cute. I like that.
There's like the cinnamon taste.
Just the right amount of spice, I would say. That we can taste the egg, we can taste the cinnamon, we can taste the sugar, of course.
Yeah, I mean, you can reduce the amount of sugar as well. So, you know, I'll
Yeah.
just grab a fork out. There we go. So I just want to break open the muffin so you can see inside there. I don't know if you, anybody see? Can you see? That looks better. Yeah. Okay, so you have the dried cranberry, you have the fresh cranberry, and you have the walnut. So it's a very nice texture in there. Plus, you have this amazing orange aroma from both the zest and the juice that's gone in.
Guess
So, yeah.
I'm going to do a taste test
Yeah, please do a taste test.
of the muffin and then drinking the eggnog.
Yes, together. Because I mean, the whole point is for it to go together, right?
Mm. And then wash it down with this.
Mm. Pass.
Absolutely. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said absolutely. It tastes like Christmas. It smells like Christmas. Brings joy to the heart. I think that's Christmas all in one, right?
Fantastic. I'm glad to hear you say that. That really, really helps. Okay, so muffins are rising nicely.
Yep. We have 3 more minutes to go with that.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. So, does anybody have any questions for us? Is there anybody watching? Anybody watching? No?
Oh, we forgot to mention that the white chocolate in here, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
It's so good.
And I'm going to add the alcohol version. In Sussex.
I'm gonna put mine over here.
Oh, yes. You that's not mixed. You can actually tell the difference if we hold them to the camera. My one is slightly more brown because I have black rum in there.
Mm.
Okay, it's a spiced black rum. And when you make eggnog, the alcohol obviously is up to you. But in Sussex, there's a tradition of rum. And they used to smuggle the rum in on the marshes. This is, we're talking sort of hundreds of years ago. But there are smugglers' tunnels and things like that.
Ooh.
And rum was brought in because it wasn't so heavily taxed
Right.
as the wine and the brandy.
Right.
So eggnog traditionally can be made with brandy, with sherry, which of course would come in from Spain, Jerez, from Madeira, which of course is another Spanish province or that region again. And in America, it's often made with bourbon.
Yep.
So
That one I know.
yeah, I'm not so fond of bourbon.
Mhm.
I think it's a bit rough. But I do like this crack and rum because I like the spice nature of it. And as I say, in Sussex, there's a tradition of rum because it was a cheaper alcohol.
Mhm.
And of course, for the British Navy, you also got your tot of rum,
Yep,
to make it worth your while sort of being on board. So that's what I've used in this one. If you're going to use something like Madeira, which is a sweet wine, then you probably want to reduce the amount of sugar we put in.
In the egg custard, right?
In the egg custard. And that would be perhaps my recommendation. I don't think you need as much sugar. You know how I continuously try to cut down on sugar, but I think Christmas is a time for treats. So that's we have sugar in our eggnog.
Yes.
So I'm now going to try my alcohol version with my muffin. See how it goes.
But we're using organic cane sugar, right? We're using good quality. That's the muffin right there.
Okay, here they come. Cork mats are ready. Oh, they look gorgeous.
Beautiful. So we're just going to do a little toothpick test, right? Ta-da!
Very good.
Perfect.
So we now have to do the
Dusting.
patient bit. No.
Carrie was so impatient the first time we did. She was like, because she was like, I want to see.
I wanted to get the thing out because I wanted to taste how good it was.
It smells amazing,
Oh.
though, right? The Valencia orange zest and juice really works its way with the smell.
And I actually love the combination of cranberry and orange.
Yeah. You never thought, right? Both are quite, you'd think, sour and
Very,
tart.
very Christmassy. Yeah.
But yeah, So then I'm just gonna do the dusting
Would you like another plate?
once. Yes, thank you. Once it's a little cool.
There we go. I'll get you another doily. Hang on a minute.
So nice.
There you go. The end of the. Not too hot at once. There.
Thank you. Okay. It
Too
is
hot?
hot.
Too hot? Still too hot? You want me to do it?
But yeah, we just thought in the last minute actually, right, to just dust it a little bit with powdered sugar just to make it extra Christmassy
Absolutely.
and
Wonderful
yeah,
job.
prettier.
Yep.
Oh goodness, Carrie is so funny. Oh yay!
Okay, can, right?
There you go.
They're hot. Man,
Yeah.
they're hot. These are these little silicone cups, so you don't have to grease them.
Yep.
So, kind of very pleased with them.
And like what Carrie mentioned, if you're doing muffins like this, it takes a shorter time.
Yep.
But if you choose to do like a loaf, right, it will probably take about 55 minutes.
Probably
Or
an
an
hour.
hour?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
2 more.
Yes, please.
There we go. Okay, there's your pattern man. All good?
Okay.
Very good. And I will move the tray away again
So just
because it's very hot. There we go.
let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Ignore my awful singing, but I am letting it snow.
As you can see, she's happy. This is what we need. Happy people.
That's what Christmas is about, being joy and happiness.
Joy to the world. Indeed.
This is such a fun recipe as well to like do it with your family, with your little ones.
Yes.
And you know, it, with the ingredients that we use, it's safe and it's healthy for them.
Yep.
Healthy-ish.
She's being a bit careful because she knows I'm looking at her with a, just look at the amount of sugar she's putting on there as if there's no, I think we'll cut the sugar from the recipe. Look at the amount she's put on top. I don't know.
Ta-da!
Very good.
I wish, I mean, as always, we wish you could smell it,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
It smells amazing.
It does.
Yep. So we did our Christmas muffin.
Orange, cranberry, and white chocolate muffin.
Yep.
And we did 2 versions of the eggnog.
Sure.
The halal version and the alcoholic
And the
version.
non-halal version.
Show what you put inside. The
So this was the alcohol-free
Yep.
Vanilla extract. We had the milk initially heated with the cloves and the cinnamon. For my version, I had spiced rum and ground nutmeg just sprinkled on the top.
Yep.
And for Aisha's version, we did
Half and half.
half and half, double.
Double
the
half and half.
Does that
Yep.
mean it became a whole? Okay. Whereas I had 1 cup of rum and 1 cup of half and half.
Yep.
Does that mean mine is for slimming? Probably,
Yes.
probably not, right? The alcohol also goes to sugar. Okay, so Merry Christmas to you, everyone. As you can see, everything is adaptable.
Yes.
You can definitely reduce the sugar, I would say. And
if you want to.
you don't need to make eggnog with alcohol.
Absolutely.
And you don't have to be afraid of the eggnog because it does not contain raw eggs. The eggs have been tempered, okay?
Yeah, please use. I would recommend to use this recipe, especially. We use super good quality organic eggs,
Absolutely.
right? But
Organic free-range eggs.
if you're not,
Yeah.
it's more important that you actually tempered with the eggs. I mean,
Definitely.
that's just my
Yeah.
personal opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandfather used to have raw eggs before he went off at 4 o'clock in the morning to bake, but
but that's like
Eggs were cleaner
free-
in
yeah.
those days.
free range chicken
Absolutely.
that
Yeah,
was
and
running
his
around.
own chickens that
Yeah.
he would know where
What
they've
he
been, yes,
and what they feed,
and what
right?
he fed them.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And
So-
of course, in the muffins, we use our organic white chocolate. That's my favorite
She's
white
hunting
chocolate.
for it. So don't forget, we have the citrus in from Spain for
Yep.
this season. We have the chocolate in from Spain for this season. We have a Christmas snack box for you. And we have these 2 recipes that Faith has made available with this live. So thanks very much for your attention. Take care, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Have
Enjoy
a good
the holidays.
festive holiday.
See us next week. I think we're still doing one
We
more
are.
Christmas,
We're
right?
going to do. I'll keep it a surprise.
Yes. I was about like, Carrie,
I can see her looking at me.
you have to tune in.
Yes.
Yes.
Take care, everyone.
Same time, same place. Bye.
Bye bye.